Joining me now is Democratic Senator from California, Alex Padilla. Senator, thank you for taking time to be with us tonight. I want to ask you about what the border mayors were saying there. They're saying this is necessary, that it could help in this moment. Do you think that Biden should just ignore these people who are on the front lines of this crisis?
No, of course not, Abby. I think the president should absolutely hear mayors when they say we need help. The question is what type of help to offer. We must be, we can't be more thoughtful in how we're responding to the situation. What I've been hearing from mayors for, well, more than a year now is they need the federal government's assistance in, yes, dealing with the volume of migrants that may be coming to the southern border seeking asylum, which is legal based on our federal law and international law. But when we starve both the departments and the agencies like Border Patrol and ICE, but others of the resources they need to handle the capacity, that is a problem. Democrats have put forward additional funding only to be shot down by Republicans. There's programs in place to assist local governments and non-governmental organizations in providing some just temporary emergency shelter, food, services to migrants seeking asylum while they're awaiting that process.
Well, what about, Senator, what one of the officials said earlier in the clip that we played, which is deterring people from making this journey in the first place? I mean, he's making the argument, and I think it's a reasonable one, that there is actually a humanitarian interest in preventing people from crossing the border in this way because it's dangerous.
Look, here's one of my biggest frustrations with this executive order, same as it was with the Senate bill that was negotiated that this measure is based off of. It doesn't ask the most important question. Why are people coming to begin with? If the goal is to reduce the numbers of people coming to the southern border seeking asylum, then let's find out who they are, where they're coming from, and why they're coming. Are they fleeing persecution? Are they fleeing for their very lives? Are they fleeing authoritarian government?
Senator,
that's what our asylum
could it also be, Senator, that they are being told by smugglers and by criminals that this is the way to do it? I mean, could it also be because there's a whole industry that is incentivizing people to do it this way on the false idea that it is legal, that it is the right way to do it?
Look, I'm not going to say that doesn't happen or that doesn't occur, but part of that false hope that is sometimes presented is, well, if you go this way, this is your way to get to the United States if you're pursuing economic opportunity. A lot of people that come, that's what they claim, or when their asylum claim is turned down, it's because they admit they're looking for jobs and economic opportunity for their families. But listen to this, Abby. Every employer, every industry leader that I talk to is desperate for more workers. Thanks to President Biden, we have record low sustained levels of unemployment. Our economy needs more workers to keep growing. Imagine if we brought in the legal pathway opportunities and linked people looking for work with employers needing workers.
Well,
that would be a more smart, a more effective, more thoughtful way to help drive down the numbers.
Let me ask you this, Senator. I want to play for you what your colleague in the House, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, said about the president's border policy, but also about the political situation that he's facing.
Okay.
Well, I think it shows that there's concern, and that the concerns that the right is raising around the border are resonant in a lot of electorates, but our responsibility is to develop solutions that work. And listen, it's not just on the president, it's also on Congress. And this speaks to Congress's failure in both parties to actually pass immigration reform that expands the path to citizenship.
What she's talking about, Senator, is the polling, which a recent Quinnipiac poll shows a majority of independent voters say they would trust Trump more than they would trust Biden on the issue of immigration. Is she right that Biden is being hurt politically by a border situation that some voters believe is out of control?
Look, I agree that Congress bears some responsibility, but more specifically, Republicans in Congress need to step up. I mean, look what happened just a couple of months ago when there was a bipartisan group of senators who negotiated a work product that was ready to be approved by the Senate until Donald Trump said, no, 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 wait till I get elected in November. It's a political ploy by Republicans. They can't have it both ways. They can't say there's a crisis at the border and then starve the departments and agencies responsible for managing the border of the resources
Senator,
that they need.
My understanding is that what Biden is doing is a version of what would have been in that bipartisan proposal. And
Right.
you oppose it, but should President Biden do nothing and wait for Congress, which is deeply, and as you know, you're there, deeply divided on this issue? Do you really think that doing nothing for President Biden right now is an option?
Look, I said earlier, and I'll say it again, I'm not in the do-nothing camp. I am for doing something, but that something needs to be more thoughtful, something more effective, not something that's been proven to fail in the past. And getting back to your previous question, Abby, about the polling, what do the voters think? You know what polls most popular? It's, yes, a border that's secure, orderly, and humane, but even more so, let's help the long-term undocumented residents of our communities. Dreamers deserve better than to be left out of this whole conversation. Farm workers, those that put fruits and vegetables on our tables, deserve better than to live in constant fear of deportation because we haven't been able to do right by them. We can't forget about them in this conversation.
Senator Alex Padilla, appreciate your time tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abby.